This is a statistical anomaly that I'm surprised by, but also relatively welcome quite a bit. Because, I mean, the stream was only barely 20 minutes long, and my computer literally exploded in a pile of embers and fire last time, and yet this has strangely reached that many views compared to the rest of the streams, which is interesting to me. Just wanted to bring that up. But either way, welcome back to everything. And hopefully, actually no, for sure this time the computer won't explode into a pile of fire and embers. By that I mean there is no scheduled power outage for today. It's also the birthday of an artist that I've been following pretty recently. I don't think I've shared anything related to their character of theirs here yet. That might stay, don't know if that's a yet, actually. But either way, I did decide to redo what I started on last week. And I almost confused myself and thought this was the lining layer, but this is still the sketch layer that I'm trying to do. And thankfully, I pulled a not me for the first time, and I actually finished, well, most of the sketch layer before getting to the lining. Still gotta do all this. And if you're wondering what we're doing today, we are ballin'. That's what we're doing. Jarl ballin', if you will. I made the same joke last time. Genuinely forgot what a basketball looks like. Need to go out and touch grass. I also wanted to try and see if I can expand these art streams into more just literally anything. Or things on the canvas, I mean. Because when I was asked to draw Mario and Luigi, and it was just kind of there the whole time, that was fun. I like that. I wanted to draw a little spider, but I'm just drawing, you know, that thing again instead. Hang on. Okay, this is a note to myself to always carry just physical money on me, because that's kind of a good idea. Oh, crud. Did everything get stretched out? Oh, it might have always looked like that. Hang on. There we go, that's a bit better. Alright, where were we? We were here. Wait a minute, hang on. What just happened? There we go. Move some things around, and suddenly the whole layer was gone. Like the last few times, this is probably just going to be another more chill, laid-back session, if you will. Not a whole lot of talking, just the sounds of my chill/relax playlist on Spotify. Real this time. Now it's time for the lining. I will say though, if you ever decide to design a character one day, don't do what I did and give them a million legs for you to draw each time. Because, I mean, you might get good at it eventually, but it's gonna be painful at first, like it is for me. Howdy, and welcome in. It's been relatively quiet for the most part, but like I said before, that is completely okay. Because honestly, when it's quiet, it's more therapeutic that way. Nice art, thank you. Really glad that I actually got around to finishing the sketch first, before starting the lining. Well, most of the sketch. First 10 minutes or so of this stream was me finishing up the million jillion legs that I have to draw for this character each time. Which, in case you weren't here for it, like I said, in case you ever design a character one day, don't do what I did and give them a million legs to draw each time. Because it's gonna suck. Might get good at it eventually, but it's gonna suck in the beginning. Actually, what am I talking about? You will get good at it eventually, but it is still gonna suck in the beginning. But hey, short-term pain, long-term gain, as they say. Oh, hey, Searchy. Welcome back, and don't worry at all about the last stream, last one last week, because you really weren't missing much, I don't think, at least. Because the computer exploded into a pile of fire and ashes last stream, and by that I mean the power went out. The power went out, and I think it straight up cut out in the... It cut out before I was even able to salvage it. Because my laptop didn't actually turn off, but the stream ended anyway. Which is a shame too, because I was talking about a bunch of stuff and plans that I want to do for the next one, for this one. But either way, welcome back. Everyone's Wi-Fi has been bad lately. I say that because sometimes mine does as well. Or more specifically, the service on my phone. It acts up for some reason. And that sometimes I'm browsing YouTube and then it turns off for a split second and then turns back on. Which is weird. I also want to bring up how strange it is, though. I brought it up at the very, very start of the stream. The statistical anomaly that is present on the last stream, despite the power going out and it being only 20 minutes long, it somehow just barely managed to break 3 digits in terms of views, which is not something normal for these streams. I don't know what was so appealing to the algorithm in that stream. Maybe because it was shorter. Maybe. Something my dad told me is that if you want to succeed in something, you need to try your best, even though it might be difficult. That is fair advice. Try your best, put effort into it, and actually believe that you can do it as well. Because you only lose when you stop believing that you win, that you can win. So in case you need some advice for that hobby that you want to try for a while, you know what? Speaking of algorithmic goodies that it might pick up on whatever I'm saying. I don't actually believe this all that much, but I'm just curious. I'm gonna tickle the algorithm by saying out loud with my voice, "Hey Chad, what's your favorite game?" Well, my hobby is also drawing. Cool. Cool and good. I should probably get to physical drawing again sometime. Have the sketchbook. I just need to actually use it. I love drawing. It's very relaxing for me. Same, to be honest. Honestly, the reason why we're all here. What the heck did I not pick up on this during the sketch layer? I have a sketchbook, but I barely draw in it because I never have time. Honestly, yeah, that's kind of the same boat that I'm in. Because usually during the main times I used the physical sketchbook was during just lunchtime at school or work. And lunchtime these days have just consisted of eat lunch and then either read a book or play on my Switch. With the sketchbook kind of sort of being an afterthought or just a, if I have time I'll get to it, and then usually I'm either super absorbed in the book I'm reading or in the game that I'm playing. That I just don't think about it a whole lot, and then I figure I'll just do drawing. I'll just do whatever drawing I want to do for the day on the drawing tablet instead. It's a weird conundrum. Well, it's the current conundrum that I'm in. I even got paid for a drawing. You got a commission. Well, you did a commission then. Which is something I feel like that's something I would absolutely like to do, is be a commissioner and make commissions as well. Well, maybe not make commissions, not yet, at the very least. At least until I can find a steady... what just happened? Oh, OBS just exploded. For whatever reason. Hope nothing weird happened on everyone else's end. But either way, yeah, I'm already donating a portion of what I'm getting to artists that I like and want to support on all that stuff. So full-on paying for artwork is something I'd like to do eventually. Of course, of, you know, who else than man, the myth, the legend. Although I guess half man, half spider at this point. Also, in case you were confused, yes, this character is featherless and bipedal. If you know, then you know. I actually got most of my drawing skills during COVID because there wasn't anything to do. That's definitely one way to go about it. And honestly, that's what I should have done, because I've been meaning to get serious about drawing since, let's see, for about 6 years now, honestly. And I just barely started getting super serious about it at the start of last year. So better late than never, I guess. But there were certainly other times in which I could have gotten serious about it. Oh, crud. It is the duo. It is the duo of the lingo. I hope everyone did their Spanish lesson today. Or else, might wanna double check your kneecaps. But for real though, welcome back. Always good to see you. I've been interested in art since I was a baby. I wish I could have said the same. That's not to say I didn't pull off some fun drawings when I was in school, though. They weren't particularly anything good. They were more on the comedic side, like stick figures and all that. Not as good as my brother, though. I wish I could show you some of the drawings that he did. I forgot that they announced that. They announced Duo's official passing. Also, I don't really talk about this, but one of my drawings were put in the Royal College of Arts. Holy crud, man. Or woman. Holy crud. Didn't realize that I was speaking to an actual full-on professional. This is indeed Minecraft audio. Some of that thankfully isn't copyrighted, because unfortunately all of C418's music is. As I found out the hard way in a few past streams. Not that these streams are monetized anymore. Not because I'm not eligible, but because I choose not to make them, because what's the point of sitting through an ad for these? That's a good reason for liking Minecraft. Back in the day, I always liked to play it, mainly just to play it. Play it like any other game on the Xbox 360, but nowadays, yeah. It's very good to play to just relax. Especially as you get older and things get more complicated. It's just good to go back in time sometimes, you know? That is certainly a set of words that I don't think I understand. Except for the words Bing, the search browser, whatever, and then chilling. Xbox Guild 360 service, I think that is unfortunate. A lot of memories were to be had on there. I remember when they, actually, I don't remember exactly when it happened, but I kind of remember when they announced that they were shutting down the marketplace, which basically to me just meant that they were killing off No Luca No, and some of the other games that were iconic on there. games that gave people like Achievement Hunter and maybe a few others. I'll get back to you on that, but mostly Achievement Hunter. Games that gave them their stride. So does that mean I can't play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare, the only online competitive shooter game that I played on the 360? Does that mean I can't play that game anymore? At least on that platform. Yes, he is ballin'. I probably should have zoomed out sooner. But yeah, this is what we're doing today. This is what I actually started on in the last stream that exploded, but I decided to redo it. And I'm liking how it's turning out now. That being said, I haven't even drawn the hoop yet, which I've decided is going to be a regular hoop with a whole bunch of with 8 other individual hoops tacked onto it. I think it'll be really funny, but it is going to involve a lot of copying and pasting. Because there is no way I'm drawing each of those individually. Not much for a point anyway. Except for the practice, I guess, but oh well. I might change my channel to an art channel. Well, I mean, animation is a form of art, if you think about it. Assuming that you have brick animations on your channel called Brick Animations. I might have to check it out sometime. That's very handy. Yes, I had a feeling. Harkening way back to the good old stop motion Lego animations. Kind of funny. I was actually just thinking about a very old YouTube series called Random Acts of Legoness, if anyone's ever heard of that. Really, really old series that was probably the first stop-motion Lego animation that my brothers and I watched. So, very nostalgic to us. You remember it quite fondly. Is it just me, or is that drawing well, I mean, is it hard to tell? I'm just kidding. Now I did bring it up before. The fact that this character is indeed featherless and bipedal. So if you know, then you know. But if you don't, then... well, I'm sure a quick Google search of featherless and bipedal will net you the result you're looking for. Have an idea? At a basketball place with all your models looking surprised. That's not a bad idea. I feel like that might take a little bit longer, but I'll think about it and see what I can do. By models, I'm guessing you mean characters that I've made, in which I've made quite a lot of them, and they're all specifically their Terraria characters that I've made, but haven't yet drawn on a canvas yet, nor have I written down their details yet. I could also just do that as well, yeah. Just add a static real-life photographic background. That's actually a good idea. I'm gonna do that. Add a PNG of a park and a basketball. Okay, I just had a funny thought regarding the basketball hoop. Instead of actually physically drawing it, I could just have it, just a real-life photograph of it, and then it being poorly photoshopped, and copy-pasted over and over again to compensate for all the legs. I don't know if I'm gonna do that, but it is just, it tickled me thinking of it. Oh crud, this is not the right brush. Wait, I have a question. When was the last time you drew traditionally? Hang on just a second. I write down dates in my physical sketchbook, so I'm just gonna grab that real quick. Okay, that's a little bit concerning. The fact that I checked, Okay, so I just checked, it's a little bit concerning. Last time I drew physically in the sketchbook at least was last year on the 11th. Sorry, not last year, last month on the 11th. January 11th. And then the one before that was on December 13th. So I don't do a whole lot of physical drawing, unfortunately, which is something that I should definitely remedy sometime soon. You gonna show it complete on the next stream? Yes, if I don't complete it here today, which is a possibility. Because, I mean, the only real plan I had for today was just doing this. So, if I can pull it off, then I might as well. Just the biggest hurdle is, when doing these drawings, is of course the lining and the shading. Coloring doesn't take all that long. And of course, since the lining is almost done, we're going to be doing coloring pretty soon. Why don't your videos get almost any views? Is your channel dying or not being seen? Well, here's the thing. The reason why that subscriber count is so high is because of 3 videos in particular that exist on this channel. A few more, but it's mainly just big 3 that are still getting views to this day. One is the Every Time Henry Stickmin Speaks or Makes a Noise video, which recently just hit 10 million views because people like Henry Stickmin, which is understandable. I also like the series. I loved the series growing up as a kid. And then there's the every time Markiplier runs into glitches. Well, not every time anymore, but it's a compilation of Markiplier running into glitches in FNAF Security Breach, which was released shortly after the time it came out, so because of luck and good timing, those videos in particular exploded, and I feel like a lot of people subscribe without really checking out what kind of channel they're about to click the subscribe button to. Which, I mean, not always a bad thing, but that would explain the high subscriber count and the low view count. Because, of course, when I make actual original content, it doesn't really reach the same highs as those other videos do. Because original content is, well, original content that no one's ever heard of before, and also the algorithm is not kind to it in the first place either. Plus, that's another thing. There are a lot of other different people who stream art and stuff on this platform that admittedly are more skilled and seasoned than I am. I'm of course thinking of artists like Ron Illustrations, the little ghost guy, and then also I brought this artist up before. His name is hard to pronounce. It's called I'm Car Burr, which is literally just 2 words and then a onomatopoeia. And then there's a few others definitely as well. Me, I just do this for fun. I do this because I want to get serious about drawing for a while, and here I am. And I also would like to get back into streaming games again eventually, because that was fun in the past, and I'd also like to upgrade this VTuber model that you're looking at with a design that is not unlike the character that I'm drawing right now. First video hit 2.5k views, but then died down to 1.2k views as I posted asking for better ideas because I didn't know how to make it better. That's another thing, is that when your channel suddenly explodes, like that, you're not exactly always ready to follow up with it. So the next video you make might not, unless it's about something similar to the video that exploded in the first place, it understandably might not reach the same highs as that one. All right. Make content for views and likes. I just makes posts to some of the friends I have made over YouTube. That's always fun as well. Then when Archery 20 gets making and ended in your next stream, can you play a game called Cookie Run Kingdom? We've brought that up in the past and still I need to look more into it. Actually, I will look into it a tiny bit now. And that is seeing if it's on Steam or not. Okay, they don't have Cookie Run Kingdom, but they do have their next work in progress game, which looks like a PvP fighting game that's set in the same universe. Okay, so it's a mobile game. And a PC game if you use BlueStacks, which I need to look into. Just curious. Huh. Okay, I did know that. It's an Android emulator, which might be handy. Might be handy for certain games. Something complicated is that high school is getting harder and harder, and I don't know if I should continue studying hard or focus on drawings. I would go down the studying hard path and then keep drawings on the side. Unless, of course, drawing is a field of study that you want to go into and take a lot more seriously than I do. Because for me, it was just an interest. It wasn't exactly a career path for me or anything. It's something that I want to do on the side for fun. Something that felt fulfilling to me. It's cool. The only good quality about it is that I can see is my friends. If I were younger, I would have agreed with you, but honestly, there's a lot in school that we take for granted. Coming from someone who is remembering all of their fringe tendencies in both middle and high school and even just grade school in general. Oh, so that's what you meant. You meant just me copy pasted over and over again in a crowd. I can see that, and that's also pretty funny. But I think I'll stick with the just the photograph of a basketball stadium background, just to keep things simple. Speaking of simple, this basketball hoop net. No, school is important, but I'm moving soon. I just want to spend as much time with them as I can. That's totally fair and understandable. I felt the exact same way when I finished the most recent the college program that I attended last year. Because I did make some friends, and thankfully we of course live in the golden age of communication technology. So I'm still in touch with them, and I think it was a month or so shortly after all of us graduated, or had been graduated, we went out for pizza one night. We just agreed on a place, a day, a spot, and we caught up with each other, and it was great. In fact, we should do that again sometime. Just need to coordinate a plan. also add your username into the art so nobody steals getting away from it. So that nobody steals it. Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. I am not the biggest artist right now, but of course, if that changes, then that is something I will definitely consider. Putting a name and a date on it. Plushie staring menacingly at the screen in the corner. And then checking if they got games on your phone. I got a pretty good laugh. It's getting closer, you might want to check faster. Alright, now it's time for the fun part. Actually, no, I'm gonna worry about coloring and shading and all that first. That's actually, I think I might try that. I think I might try making that as just a crowd of basketball spectators. Plushies are judging, indeed they are. One of them is looking very, very, very overwhelmingly smug, and the other is just in awe. suppose that's a bit easier on the eyes. Don't you even mention their existence. Not yet, at least. Actually, no, just don't. Ever. Don't want to think about that yet. Crud. Whoops. That was the caption I was gonna put anyway. At least for when this is finished and gets posted everywhere. This looks amazing, not gonna lie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Honestly, that's high praise from someone of your experience, I will say. Drawing is very good, to be honest, and I can't even draw humans. Was gonna say something. Oh yeah, you can't draw humans yet. But you will in time. I will say definitely one of the most interesting things more or less to draw. And pretty much an endless amount of resources to go by. Because everyone likes to draw humans. Art is mostly doodles in nature, but I also sometimes draw characters. In some ways, I honestly wish we could trade places or bits of experience. Because that is something I would like to do. Well, get more of a hang of, and that's just drawing backgrounds and natural scenery. I would like to draw more of that in the future. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for the whole time. I was struggling with how I was going to do the pupils, the spider pupils. But that looks pretty decent. I think I just need to practice drawing humans more, and I have a friend that's really good at drawing, and she even took art lessons. There you go. There is one said resource. And not only a close one, but a good one too. And honestly, I'm happy that I took all those computer classes when I was still in grade school, but if there was an art class that I took and I didn't take for granted, like so many other classes, that would have made this a lot easier. But still, I'm happy with how things have turned out. And I'm relatively happy with the field of study that I went into after grade school. Which is not all that related to art, but I guess one of the classes that one of the courses was somewhat related to that. wasn't specifically about drawing or artwork or anything, but it did advocate for sketching and practicing drawing sketching, well, doing sketches. Have a great life. Hope you hit 30,000. Thank you for the kind words. I hope I have something to show for those 30,000 though. Because apart from trying out streaming games again and stuff like that, and getting the upgraded VTuber model and everything, there is also another video essay that I want to try. Another video essay that I want to make, well, like. And I might have brought it up before. It's about Flash game, Adobe Flash game remasters is what I want to do. It's a video that would talk about just go over a short history of Adobe Flash games, and then talk about the history of video game remasters as well, and then the fact that Flash game remasters just literally combine the best of both worlds, and how they're probably one of the best things ever in this modern day and age. Going over games like, let's see, like the Henry Stickmin collection, of course, and then the Strike Force Heroes remaster, and then Flash game re-releases like the Bart Bonte collection, who created the game Sugar Sugar, if you remember that one. Not familiar with that name, but that is also true, that Adobe Flash was used for more than just Flash games. If you can make a video with fans, that is true as well. Or friends. Online friends that I've met in various Discord servers. I have made videos with friends in the past, and they're a lot of fun. I'm your friend too. I will say, whenever you're not threatening my kneecaps in exchange for a Spanish lesson, yes, I will consider you my friend. Duo. Good to know that you no longer care, but still, I will keep the streak alive. For your sake. And for mine, just in case. It's like a code for something. Never mind then. Drawing them right now, actually. Nobody take that message out of context. Yeah, that is a simple way to draw basketballs, isn't it? Because it is just a cross going through it. There we go. Now for the nightmare part of every single piece, and that's the shading. But also the part that makes it actually look good. It's amazing, thank you. Once again, high praise from someone of your skill level. Don't forget to add the plushie crowd and caption. I'm still thinking about whether or not I actually want to go ahead with that. We'll see when I'll see once everything else is done. Oh wow. Go way back into the archives there. Because I know exactly what video you're talking about. And I forgot I both made that and didn't set it as private or unlisted or anything like that. Because honestly, I didn't think about going back to any of those unless the channel somehow really exploded in popularity. That's another thing too that I've been thinking of. What if I just started a completely different YouTube channel and then just continued what I did here but on there, and then just left this one to be the one that got all the Henry Stickmin Markiplier attention? Classmates make fun of me because I have 14 subs, meanwhile they have 2.3k, but I don't really mind. Classmates sound kind of cringe, not gonna lie. Unless they're like, just playfully, they're not too serious about it. But if they are serious, then that's kind of cringe. Pretty cringe, if you will. And the fact that you don't mind is actually pretty great. And you could call it Onyx Art instead. That's a possibility. That's one I'll have to keep in mind. Hear Toby Fox's Carpets. I'm guessing that's a new song that he made. And in that case, no, I have not. It's kind of funny though, I just remembered I actually have a copy of Undertale in my Steam library, but I never really got around to trying it out. Okay, it's listed like a podcast on Spotify for some reason. You know what? Yeah, just because you told me to, we'll listen to it. It's only 55 seconds anyway.
Check it out, I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out.
This is amazing.
Like carpet. Check it out, I'm in the house. I'm in the house like carpet. Check it out. I'm house like carpet. House like carpet. Out. I'm house like carpet. House like carpet.
Okay, that's pretty fun. As long as nobody uses it to torture anybody else. Because I feel like that could be used as a means of getting on someone's nerves if they expose to it long enough. Maybe after like the first hour or two. But other than that, that's pretty amazing. I wonder if he used the same pirated program that he used to make the rest of his game's soundtracks. Really hope that, maybe I don't hope that it's not copyright or anything, but I just wonder if it is. It'd be pretty funny if it was though. Drawing is like a way to show your imagination. Indeed, it is. Though admittedly, it is a lot easier said than done. Once you've mastered it, though, then there's no stopping you at that point. Holy crud. It's been 2 hours. It's honestly been a while since a stream has reached that length. I'm just taken aback by that a bit. The best Minecraft songs are either Wet Hands or Sweet and Hard. Agree. I will say some of the newer soundtracks, the ones that weren't on the old generation console editions, those ones are actually also pretty good as well. Like the one we listened to. That one too. Area Math is also a certified classic. Honestly, that one might just be my all-time favorite from the Minecraft catalog of songs. Are you gonna add the background at the very end when I'm done with absolutely everything? Everything. Honestly, the only things I really need to add at this point is just the shading and the background. Background, which might just be a PNG of a photograph of an actual basketball stadium. Holy moly. Alright. Tell you what. Actually, you know what? I'll add the background now. I've decided that I'm not gonna finish this piece tonight. I will probably finish it tomorrow. It won't be on a stream though. I'll probably finish it tomorrow, and when it does get done, I'll post it as a community post. Because right now it is getting a little bit late, at least for me, so I'm gonna start thinking about wrapping this up pretty soon. Hi there, and welcome in. Yeah, it's 6:24 where I am as well. And while that might not seem super early, it's at the time I'm waking up, it's pretty late at the moment. Alright, let's just use this. Lowest quality picture that I could find. Okay, that's actually kind of tricky to see the rest of it, so I'm just gonna leave that there for the time being. This, of course, is most likely just going to be a placeholder. I don't think I'm actually going to use this. This is just to be funny. Alright, come on, Clip Studio. You can process this. You can process this without crashing and me losing everything, hopefully. Okay, I probably should have saved before I did any of that. But there we go. This looks a lot funnier with the super crusty JPEG of a background. Okay, I don't think Clip Studio Paint likes this very much, though. Because it might tell me it's not responding in just a second. Okay, crud. Like I said, I probably should have saved before I did any of that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get that idea, the idea of the of all the plushies in the crowd this time around. I might try it before I actually finish up this entire piece, but we'll see when that happens. Most likely tomorrow, if I'm able to save at all, which I hope I still am. Oh, that was... Okay, that was it trying to say... Okay, you know what? Maybe I won't put that background there. Because that is making it super chug right now. Alright, but other than that, though, I'm really happy with how this is turning out so far. And I think I am going to be wrapping this up in about a minute. Because in 1 minute, it's going to be 6:30. Other than that, though, it was good to keep the stream streak going, I guess you could say. Because honestly, I didn't expect to keep doing this for this long. When I did that first art stream a while ago, sometime last year, I kind of expected that to be just a random one-off. Or just no background with chairs. With those cheap plastic chairs that you always see with just a couple plushies in them. That would be funny as well. Making a mental note of that, and also a screenshot of it. Alright, and I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you to everyone who tuned in, and thank you, Duo, for all the ideas. Because there were some pretty funny ones in there that I'll have to consider for the final piece. It's kind of peaceful without so many viewers. I 100% agree, because to be completely honest, the fun thing about being a smaller time streamer, I guess you could say, just the thing about less views in general is that it's like you know everybody's name. It's not like you go into a very popular person's Twitch chat and then there's just a million people speaking at once. And then your singular chat message just kind of gets dropped into an ocean, just a flood of so many other people. It is very peaceful and refreshing for smaller streams. Like I always say, less is more. But if everything is said and done, I'm going to wrap this up and probably go straight to bed after this. So if nothing else, I'll see everybody later. Have a very good one. Thank you for tuning in. See you next week, most likely.